Since we were last out, my friend came back with the proper chilies, these large red dried chilies. So what I did was I put them in a little water and I put a bowl on top so that they would get wet. And I'm going to take well, first let's do this. Secondly, I'm going to take the tamarind. It's also called assam. And I'm going to pour some boiling water on that, and the gula jawa, the palm sugar. I'm going to pour boiling water on both. Now the assam or tamarind has a lot of seeds in it, so what I'm going to do is in a minute I'm going to let it sit, and I'm going to stir it so the seeds will fall to the bottom. Like I said, we're going to worry about this after we fry the stuff. And then the gula jawa, I put in there, and I filled the cup about halfway with hot water. So I'm going to let that start soaking so that it has time to separate out. Now when it comes to the pounding, you really have to pound this stuff. Okay, so we have neighbors downstairs, that being the case. So what I'll do is I'm going to take probably, I don't know, 5 or 6. Now you'll notice my measurements are very exact. 5 or 6 of the chilies, and you see that I have browned the shallots and the garlic, so I'm going to add about a little bit of them there. And I'm going to start pounding. Now when I pound, generally the best way to work one of these pounders is to sort of work it in a circle. And as you get used to them, you'll be able to push the stuff down the sides. Usually what happens when you start is the stuff comes working up the sides and you don't know what to do with it. If you have too much stuff, you can take some out. But the whole idea here is to actually pulverize the chilies. So once I've got it good and started, add some more. Now this is where the beer comes in. And what you want to do is, like I said, you want to take a light, crisp beer. And if you didn't see this one coming a mile away, you should have, because the pounding is hard work, and you want to just take a little bit. That's the importance of the beer. Put this here because the pounding will destroy it. So now you know. Now in a minute I'm going to turn off the video camera and really pound away on this. But what you want to do is slowly add everything. Now, when it comes to adding the shrimp, you see that I've probably got, I'm going to add about a half a cup of shrimp. This is where the pounding is going to get difficult because you really have to pulverize it. And when you're done, it should all have the consistency of kind of the old-fashioned shaved ice cream. And I'll show you what I mean when we get it pounded. But what I'll do is, I pound it until I've got a paste. Let me show you what I've got in there. I've got something of a paste going on. I'm going to start adding, I'm going to add the belacan last. I'm going to add a little bit of the shrimp. And really pound it. He's probably going deaf on the video. The camera woman is going deaf. No, don't worry. And I guess turn it off and I'll show them the finished product. Go ahead, turn it off.